Well, ladies and gentlemen, very warm welcome to the Buddies Bash. Wish you a very good evening wherever you are. It was the Nsci. They won the toss, elected to bat first. Beacon Thunderwolves have bowled 3 overs, and Nsci are sitting pretty on 48 without the loss of any wickets at the moment. So far, so good for the National Sports Club of India. Won the toss, selected to bat first, and are sitting pretty right now and on 48. Ominous signs for Beacon Thunderwolves. Karan Chugh has gotten off to a flyer, so has Kamran Ahmed. Karan Chugh batting on 24 of 12, batting at a strike rate of 200. Kamran Ahmed 17 of 7. He too has gotten off to a good start. The run rate is 15.16. That is a phenomenal run rate at the moment. Slammed down the ground. Will pick up a single here, will Karan Chugh. Waiting to see how Kamran Ahmed goes about his business. They're clearly targeting the power play, which is of 4 overs, and then the other 2 overs can be taken between the 11th and the 16th. Goes down the ground. There is long off, and he will be able to cut it out this time round. Karan Chugh thought about the second, but then they're happy to settle down for the single whilst it wasn't there. The 50 has come up for the Nsci team, and it's come in pretty quick time. We're only in the 4th over. Cut. I think he's put it down here. I believe it was in the air. We'll have to take a look at this once again. Oh yes, I think it has been put down here. So a chance goes a begging. They had an opportunity to pick up Karan Chugh here. If he goes on to make many more runs, they would regret that particular moment where they dropped him. Kamran slams through the offside, will get a boundary. Terrific timing, wonderful placement. All in all, that was one heck of a shot. As you can see, using his feet, walking towards the bowler, and then throwing the kitchen sink at it. Quality batting from Kamran Ahmed. Stylish looking extra cover drive. Rakesh Vadhwani feeling the stick at the moment. Rakesh to Kamran. Once again uses his feet. This time he goes over the top. Consecutive boundaries here for Kamran Ahmed. Finishes the over in style. Once again using his feet. Was in the slot. Chose to go aerial. Found the boundary. Back-to-back boundaries for Kamran Ahmed. 4 overs have been bowled. 59 for no loss are the National Sports Club of India. All right, Sachin Deshpande being introduced into the attack for the first time. Now that the field restrictions have been lifted, it will give the Beacon Thunderwolves a lot more room to spread the field. 4 fieldsmen minimum allowed in the 30-yard circle, which means you have 5 fieldsmen who can stand outside the 30-yard circle, which gives the bowler some cushion. But what this will do is it will open up the field in the sense it will help them rotate the strike a lot more better. And here and there they will get a boundary or two, particularly with the way they are batting. They've gotten off to an absolute flyer, have the National Sports Club of India. So Karan Chog will be facing up to Sachin Deshpande. Pushed away off the back foot. Down to long off for a single. The start that the National Sports Club of India have gotten, they can easily set their sights on a score close to 200 or even surpass 200 because they've reached 60 in just 25 balls. Now that takes some batting. And they have all their wickets intact and they have a very strong batting lineup. Personally know Tushar Zaveri, one of the batsmen who are yet to come for the Nsci. Very strong batsman. Well done. Very well done here by Kamran Ahmed. The ball did not quite leave the surface as a batsman would have liked to have done so, but he managed to swivel and pull that away for 4 over mid-wicket. Very good shot from Kamran Ahmed, adjusting beautifully there with the hands at the last minute to get the elevation. Kamran Ahmed has moved on to 30 of just 11. Now how far has he hit this? It's going down the ground. Fieldsman at long on does really well to come across and cut it down. Kamran is not going to hold back. You can clearly see that he is going to take on the bowling, irrespective of where the fielders are. Sachin Deshpande under the pump. 7 runs have come off the first 3 balls. Goes down the ground. Should be a single down to long off. I remember a tournament that took place in 2017 in which the National Sports Club of India were playing at the Dome at Nsci itself. Karan Chog goes aerial, finds the boundary through mid-wicket. Sachin Deshpande having no ideas where to bowl to these 2 batsmen at the moment. Coming inside the line of the ball and no half measures thereafter, lifting it over mid-wicket for a boundary. Both these batsmen are not holding back. It does not matter whether it is a power play over or not. They are looking to take advantage of it. On drive. Good looking shot. They come back for the second, and Kamran does really well to make his ground. 5 overs have been bowled. 73 for no loss are the Nsci. Ashwin Parmar with the ball in hand. Waiting to see how this wicket plays to spinners. 3 days ago we had some rain on the ground. Left arm spinner Ashwin Parmar. Kamran Ahmed looking to hit that hard, completely mistiming it. Gets a single. Now Karan Chugh. Karan Chugh batting on 33 of just 17 balls, make that 34 of 18. Just the way these two are going with 10 wickets in hand, anything is possible here. Ashwin Parmar not looking to turn the ball. Crashed away for 4. There was deep extra cover and long off. Neither of them could get close to that one. Split the gap to perfection. As I said, he's not looking to turn the ball, so it's making life easier for the batsman. Really smacked that off the back foot, did Kamran Ahmed. Kamran Ahmed has moved on to 38 of just 16 balls. Strike rate of well over 200. That was struck fiercely down the ground. Ashwin got his hands to it but could not stop the single. Okay, he's gone for it. How far has he hit this one? It's been put down in the deep at deep mid wicket. They are rubbing salt into the wounds, are the Beacon Thunderwolves at the moment. This should have been gobbled down. They needed a wicket desperately. Few chances have gone down. 6 overs have been bowled. Nsci sitting pretty at 81 for no loss. Sandeep Walecha now into the attack. Beacon Thunderwolves are making their own lives difficult in the middle by dropping catches on and off. This is not going to help their morale one single little bit. They need to desperately break this partnership. I think another opportunity. This is high up in the air and it clears long gone. He was always in business, was long gone. That's exactly what he thought, and so did we. But Kamran Ahmed giving it a mighty heave. Just managing to clear long gone. Matter of a few centimeters. All in all, a maximum to Kamran Ahmed. Well bowled, Sandeep. The carom ball coming out. Sandeep Walecha to Kamran Ahmed. Off the back foot, down the ground towards long off. Will be a single. The start that they've gotten is a mesmerizing one. Karan Chugh will not hold back. 36 of 20. Look at Kamran Ahmed, 46 of 20. Crashed off the back foot. There is deep extra cover, so will only be the single. Kamran Ahmed one shot away from reaching a milestone. Last ball of the over. Slammed it down the ground. Will pick up a single to long on and keep strike in the next over. 91 without the loss of any wickets are the Nsci Blasters. Ashwin Parmar. Okay, Kamran's gone big. He's gone really big here. It's gone all the way for 6. Reaches his half century in style, does Kamran Ahmed here. Stepping out, using his feet, getting to the pitch of the ball and then tonking it. Mind-boggling ball striking here from Kamran Ahmed. 53 coming in pretty quick time. 22 balls only. 6 boundaries and 3 maximums. That's how well he has played as Kamran Ahmed. It's been a terrific start for the Nsci. Once again goes down the ground. This time there is long gone. Will only be the single. Long on has been kept relatively straight so that he can cut out the boundaries because they're looking good straight down the ground, looking strong in that region. That's why you'll see long off and long on both pretty straight. Heathen at long on should cut it out. Strikes back with Kamran Ahmed. Goes over the top and it's gone all the way for 6. So the second maximum in the over for Kamran Ahmed. Once again using his feet to good effect. And then using the long handle to go along with that. His timing today has been sublime. Kamran Ahmed on fire. 60 of just 24 balls. Hundred comes up with that big mighty hit. 105 now for no loss. Couple of balls to go in the 8th. Tossed up. Down the ground. Over long off for 6. Third 6 in the over. Consecutive 6s here for Kamran Ahmed. There is no holding back whatsoever. It does not matter where you bowl. This was, I believe, a Chinaman delivery. Was a wrist spinning delivery. And was put out of the boundary once again by Kamran Ahmed. Crashed through extra. There is extra cover who does really well there. End of the 8th over. 112 for no loss. With 21 runs coming of this particular over. Now Miten Shah will be bowling to Kamran Ahmed. who in any which way is not looking to hold back. He will go after the bowling irrespective of where you bowl here. Goes big again. How far has he hit this one? It's gone the distance once again. He's dealing in sixes at the moment, is Kamran Ahmed. Got 3 sixes in the last over. The first ball of this over goes for a maximum. Another half a dozen runs will be added to the total. Fine batting from Kamran Ahmed. Has quickly moved on to 73 of just 27 balls. Much better delivery from Methane. Put his back behind that ball. Hence, he got some extra bounce. Comes across as a very good wicket to bat on for sure. Just with the way these two have been batting. Pulled for 4. Misfield by the fieldsman at deep mid wicket. Beacon Thunderwolves are doing themselves no favours whatsoever by this kind of fielding. They've already dropped a couple of catches. Misfield absolutely not acceptable in this contest. Kamran Ahmed probably eyeing the fastest 100 in the tournament here. Just a single this time. I say just because he's so happy dealing in only boundaries and sixes that for him a single will be no deal whatsoever. Karan Chugh finally gets the strike after some time. He's been deprived of the strike in the last 2 overs. Goes big. He's connected really well on this one. It's gone the distance. Neither of these guys are looking to hold back. Karan Chugh seen the room. There was width on offer. And he went hammer and tons at that one. There was deep extra cover, but it cleared him by a fair distance. Clean striking. Mind-boggling batting from the Nsci. Tossed up outside the line of the off stump, lets it go by. Karan Chugh disappointed that he thought it was a wide and let it go by. Nine overs have been completed. 130 for no loss are the Nsci. In a half of the bat will be a single though. Just the way Karan Chugh is built. Big man, powerful man. Hits the ball a fair distance. Goes big again. How far has this ball gone? Another maximum. Another heave over long on. Karan Chugh is enjoying himself out there at the moment. The bowling has been pretty ordinary from the Beacon Thunderwolves, and they're paying a heavy price. This opening partnership has now moved on to 131. This time goes through mid-wicket. Sandeep Walecha does really well at the boundary line. Goes big through the offside. Goes all the way for 6. They are happy dealing in 6s at the moment, are these two batsmen. How quickly are the runs coming? Runs are coming thick and fast at the moment for Nsci. The National Sports Club of India would be very happy to see the way things are going on at the moment. Pulled away in grand style for another maximum. Consecutive 6s for Kamran Ahmed. Third 6 of the over. How many times are they repeating these same numbers in every over? There was deep square leg, but it eluded him eventually. Straight back to the bowler. Halfway through the innings, Nsci sitting pretty on 150 for no loss. We'll take a short drinks break and bring you live action in 3 minutes from now. How easily has he done this? Kamran Ahmed coming inside the line of the ball, and no half measures, just as he's been batting all throughout the innings. Goes over the top of long off, comfortably clears the boundary. This is hitting of the highest order. 97 of 35. How do you do that? Kamran Ahmed could be the fastest century in the tournament. Can he do it in this ball itself? I know Shahid Afridi getting his 136 balls. That was the fastest 100 for a very long time. 9 towering sixes, 7 boundaries. I think he's done it. He is going to clear long on here comfortably. Brings up his 100 in style. Take a bow, Kamran Ahmed. We're sorry we lost the entire match for some time due to some technical errors. But now we're back live. Kamran Ahmed is least bothered to hold back in any which way. He is continuing going hammer and tons. So far, the Nsci team is looking one solid team that is not holding back in any which ways. 150 was the score in the first 10 overs. Shortly we'll be bringing you the exact score as well. We're working on that. Just the manner in which Kamran Ahmed has batted. Karan Chugh. Wow. They have literally single-handedly taken the bowling attack of the Beacon Thunderwolves apart. Beacon Thunderwolves in a lot of trouble at the moment. They would be chasing a total in well excess of 220, 230 or even 240. Beaten outside the line of the off stump. Rare dot delivery. What ball striking from Kamran Ahmed. Absolute cracker jacker of an innings from Kamran Ahmed. Cut away to backward point. No run there to be had. Sachin Deshpande, the bowler. Cut away will be a single to Prasad Divadkar. Kamran Ahmed on the bounce to long off. For once I felt it was going straight down the throat of long off. Not to be the case. Luckily for Kamran Ahmed, did not time that one. Cut away will be a single to short third man. That's what I think Nsci want to see. They want to see Kamran Ahmed on strike more often than not, because Kamran Ahmed is well past 100 now. He's seeing the ball like a football. You can expect him to keep going hammer and tons. Completely mistiming that one. Will be the single. Just updating the score. It's on its way. So far, it's been a complete domination from Nsci. Just imagine if Karan Chugh would still be there along with Kamran Ahmed. I don't know what it might have been, the score. Because just the way Karan Chugh was batting, he was looking good for many, many more runs. Honestly, this is not a practice match. So I am not of the opinion that you should retire hurt, irrespective of what the situation is, particularly when you're going the way you're going. I know you have a lot of runs on the board, and these runs on the board are more than enough. But you really want to keep going in the same vein and give no respite whatsoever to the opposition. You don't want them to claw their way back in some way or the other into the match. I know that's very difficult for them to do, the Beacon Thunderwolves, that is, at the moment. But yet I'm not convinced for retiring a batsman in an official match. You can do that in your practice matches, not in an official match where you want to really be ruthless in the way you play your cricket. Kamran Ahmed, not too sure whose face he's seen this morning, but just the way he is batting, Looks like a man who's come out from another planet, really. Wow, take a look at that. Full throttle. Going on really strong here is Kamran Ahmed. 200 has come up. We're only in the 14th over. Inside edge will go for 4. Looks like they've taken the batting power play, which stands for a couple of overs, which means you can only have 2 fieldsmen outside the 30-yard circle, which makes the life of the fielding side very difficult, particularly with the way Kamran Ahmed has been going. Imagine Karan Chugh as well at this stage. Oh my. How difficult would that have been? Goes big again, Kamran Ahmed. How far has he hit this one? Far enough. Really far. Another mighty hit. Another maximum. They are losing balls at the rate of knots here. That ball's not coming back. He's hit it out of the ground. Goes down the ground. Goes for 4. Kamran Ahmed. His fireworks today are not stopping in any which way. He's going like a tracer bullet at the moment with everything that he has. 150 comes up for Kamran Ahmed. 150 coming of just 49 balls, 15 sixes, 8 boundaries. Sixes have surpassed the number of boundaries. Is it Kamran Ahmed? That's how he's demoralized and derailed the bowling attack of the Beacon Thunderwolves. Drives through the offside. Will find the boundary here once again. Will Kamran Ahmed? Wow, this onslaught from this right-hander is just getting better and better and better with every ball that he plays. How well has he paced this innings? .220 has already come up. I spoke about 240, well over 240. This looks like going well over 270, 280 here. If Kamran Ahmed stays there, they might probably even reach 300 today. Straight back to the bowler that time round. 14 overs have been bowled. 220 for no loss are the Nsci. Goes over the top of mid-off. This time the left-handed Prasad Divadkar goes all the way for 6. Now the left-hander joining in the party. Oh yes. Runs galore out here at the Air India Cricket Ground in Santa Cruz, Kalina. Pulls. Beats shot mid-wicket. Goes for 4. Wow. When he hit that, that did not look like it was going into the boundary, but it had enough legs to go to the boundary eventually, and that's all that matters. Sunil Gavaskar said that he loves these kind of boundaries where the fieldsman has to chase the ball till the boundary, and that's when the ball crosses the boundary. Prasad Divadkar, 16 of 10 now. Slow one, goes over the top. Prasad, how far has he hit this one? We'll have to wait and see what the umpire has to say. The second 6 of the over. Maximum boundary, maximum. Well done to the left-handed Prasad Divadkar here. If you felt that things were just getting a little boring from his end, he has just exploded. Going at a strike rate of 200 now, Prasad Divadkar. 22 of 11. Very well played so far. Took his time initially and now he's throwing the kitchen sink at the ball. Little to the left or the right of that fieldsman, and that would have been another boundary. Oh, Beacon Thunderwolves, I feel for you. You've come under a lot of pasting this evening. Opening the face of the bat, they'll pick up a single to short third man. Incredible batting form, the National Sports Club of India. 237 for no loss. Imagine a Karan Chugh still out there. Prasad Divadkar replacing him. They haven't lost a wicket yet, and they've 237 runs on the board. How do you do that in a T20 game? Mind-boggling stuff really by the National Sports Club of India. Sandeep Walecha. Let's see how he goes here. Through the onside to mid-wicket. Will be a single. 15 overs have been bowled. Nsci blasting their way through to 238 without the loss of any wickets. Rakesh Wadhwani. He's bowled a couple of overs previously for 19. Long off. Will watch it sail over his head. Valiant attempt in the deep, but it went over him. For once I felt that Kamran Ahmed had hit it straight to him. Not to be the case once again. Phenomenal stuff from Kamran Ahmed. Goes again. This time completely mistiming it. But he lives to fight another day. Was dropped was Kamran Ahmed when he was in his 30s. He is making them pay big time. 90 for the partnership of 33, for which 63 has been contributed by Kamran Ahmed single-handedly. Taking this game away from the Beacon Thunderwolves. 300 is on the cards tonight. The bowling has been below par really. The fielding hasn't been up to the mark either. They've let themselves down, have the Beacon Thunderwolves, in every which way. Chances going a begging, misfielding. They've taken a big beating here at the Air India Cricket Ground. They will remember this match for a long, long time. Kamran Ahmed would be overjoyed with the way things are going on for him. 161 of just 53 balls. How do you do that? Pulled away through deep mid wicket. He will tidy up. So will only be the single. And this is what they want to see. They want to see Kamran Ahmed on strike. Facing maximum balls here. I still can't get under the fact that Karan Chugh was retired hurt. So that another batsman gets an opportunity to bat. In an official match, I'm not too sure whether that's the best foot forward. Kamran Ahmed 161 and continuing. Can he get to a double 100 here? There is an opportunity for sure because he's only been dealing in sixes. Goes down to long on. I think this has crossed the fence as well. No, the umpire signals it as a boundary. So would it bounce just before the ropes? Getting a full toss and giving it the treatment it deserves. Just bouncing inside the ropes. Another quality hit. Outside edge. Fieldsman puts it down. Another opportunity goes a begging. Kamran Ahmed being dropped another time. He lives to fight another day. What are you doing, Beacon Thunderwolves? You're digging your own grave by keeping on dropping catches time and time after. Completely misjudging that one. He had enough time to get underneath it, but he could not do so, did the fieldsman. Now Prasad Divadkar on strike. Off the back foot, will pick up a single. He will keep strike in the next over. Will Prasad Divadkar. 251, where the Nsci have been prettily placed after the end of 16 overs. Right, Kamran Ahmed, there we go. Slammed away through covers. There is a man at deep extra cover, so will only be the single. My word, what a breathtaking knock this has been by Kamran Ahmed. Just the way he has batted, 300 is a big possibility here. Carved away. And the fieldsman went outside the boundary to try and stop the boundary. How would he have done that and then eventually misfields? So Prasad Divadkar picks up another boundary here. Mind-boggling stuff out here at the Air India Cricket Ground in Santa Cruz, Kalina, Mumbai. The Nsci have completely dominated proceedings right from word go. Goes big. How far has he hit this one? It's gone the distance. Another mighty heave for another maximum. My word, the number of maximums that have come today will be higher than the number of ones that have come today. We have seen so many sixes, mind you. Now bowling the wrist spin. Gets a single down to long on. Beacon Thunderwolves have come under a lot of stick today. They are struggling to keep the runs down. They have no idea as to what's happening to them at the moment. The beating that they're taking here, it has dented their psyche by far. You can make that out with the way they're batting, or with the way they're fielding, I beg your pardon, with the ball in hand. 17 overs have been completed in between. 266 for no loss are the Nsci. Another mighty hit. Another maximum. Kamran Ahmed. Wow, wow, wow. The power that he possesses. Pocket-sized dynamite in between. What a knock from Karan Chugh earlier. I'm really disappointed that he was retired hurt, because he should have still continued, because the fireworks would have been dibbly-dobbly doubled. In between, another boundary down the ground. Kamran Ahmed. Oh my, my. This will be a day that he will never forget for sure, because he has taken the bowling of the Beacon Thunderwolves apart. Kamran Ahmed moves on to 179 here. Well bowled, very well bowled by Sandeep Walecha. A rare dot delivery, mind you. It's been a runs fest out here at the Air India Cricket Ground. Runs have come at a premium. 276 on the board. We still have 15 balls to go. What are we looking at? A score in excess of 300. When was that last done in a T20? Who would have expected this kind of a score on the board? Mind you, they are yet to lose a wicket. Moreover, Kamran Ahmed facing up. How far has he hit this one? One more mighty hit. One more maximum. Just add another to the kitty. They've come in plenty tonight. Oh wow, mind you. He has a similar vein of hitting. Puts a lot of strength behind everything that he does, Kamran Ahmed. He has timed the ball magnificently tonight. One more hit. How far has this one gone? Taken on the boundary. So finally, a marvelous innings comes to an end. Kamran Ahmed finishes 185, coming of just 61 balls. What a knock by Kamran Ahmed. 18 sixes, 11 boundaries, and only 18 singles. 5 twos, number of ones and the number of sixes. When was this, have you seen, are the same in an innings, in a big innings like 185. Well played, well done, Kamran Ahmed. Finally they lose a wicket to Nsci. 282 for one now are where the Nsci Blasters are placed. Finally we see a new batsman. A colleague, a friend of mine. Tushar Zaveri will come in to join Prasad Divadkar. Right, Tushar Zaveri facing up to the last ball of the 18th over. Off the back foot will be a single down to deep extra cover. 18 overs have been bowled, 283 for 1. RNSCI. Mahesh Sadhwani. Prasad Divadkar will make his ground. But once it felt that there might be a mix-up. Now Prasad Divadkar on strike. Let's see how he goes here. He's batting on 37 of just 20 balls. So far, so good. He's done a very good job himself. Goes down the ground. Now Tushar Zaveri facing up. Will be a big wide ball here. Mahesh Sadhwani just getting that ball wrong. 9 balls, 15 runs. Can they get to 300? Cut away. Airy fairy boundary to Tushar Zaveri. 11 runs needed to get to 300 here. Lovely shot from Tushar Zaveri. Strong zone. Short and wide. He'll hit you all day long in that region. Shades of Virendra Sehwag in that shot. Pulls down towards long on. Should pick up a couple of runs here. Prasad Divadkar coming through for the second. Direct hit on the striking end. They go up and appeal. What's happening here? What's happened? Has he been given run out here? By the looks of it, he is walking back. Yes, he's been given run out here. Tushar Zaveri gets a direct hit at his end. And the umpire thinks that he's short of his ground. Tushar Zaveri getting a boundary under his belt, goes for 6. So Prasad Divadkar will have another new partner to join him. Couple of wickets down, the Nsci. Score sitting pretty on 289 at the moment. .290 for 2. 8 balls to come in the innings. Can they get to 300? It is on the cards. Down the leg side will be signalled as a wide. Won't help the cause of the Beacon Thunderwolves one bit. Second wide of the over. They've taken an absolute beating tonight. Have the Beacon Thunderwolves. However strong a batting lineup you may have, but getting these runs won't be easy. Gets a boundary under his belt here. Play that beautifully through square leg. Harsh Mehta gets off the mark with a boundary. Off the back foot, there was square leg, but he hit it behind square. Found the fence comfortably. Mahesh Sadhwani bowling that on the pads. Meat and drink for Harsh Mehta. Right, last over. Starts off with a dot. Well bowled. Right up there in the block hole. Always the way forward in the death overs. If you're bowling medium pace, you're bowling quick, that's where you need to be. Cut away. Straight to cover point. Off the back foot, down towards long off. This might be another run out, but the wicket keeper has let the ball go by, and it'll be a boundary by the looks of it. Yes, it is. Now this will help Nsci get to 300. Poor, very poor from the wicket keeper. Was a very simple take. Should have had his pads behind the line of that ball. Really, that sums it up for the Beacon Thunderwolves. That's how it's been so far for them. Dominating performance from Nsci all throughout the innings. They have bossed this entire innings single-handedly. We're looking at a mammoth score here. In excess of 300 now. Vicky Ambarkar, the bowler. Wide signal by the umpire just besides the tram line. $300 up for Nsci. 302 now for 2. 4 balls to go in the over. Pulled away. They're running the first one quickly. Prasad is coming back for the second. They will make it in the end comfortably. Comfortably make their ground. Wide will be the signal here. Pulled away. Pulled for 4. No deep square leg. They'll pay a heavy price for that. Gets a boundary here. Quality stuff from Nsci all throughout. Harsh Mehta getting these boundaries towards the end. Batting on 10 now, just 4 balls. Last ball to go. 309 up for Nsci. Wide will be the signal here. Outside the line of the off stump. Last ball will be... Okay, they're coming back for the second. For once, I felt they're settling down for the single. They'll get a couple of runs on that weak throw. And Nsci end up a pretty 312 for 2 at the end of 20 overs. Take a bow. Well played, Nsci so far. Beacon Thunderwolves. I'm not sure how they might approach this target or look at this target, but it's a mammoth one. And 12 has been put up. Kamran Ahmed, take a bow, top scoring with 185 coming in just 62 balls. Karan Chugh, lovely half century, 52 of just 27 balls. Was retired for some of the other batsmen to get an opportunity. Prasad Divadkar finishes 43 not out of 23 balls. And Harsh towards the end gave us a couple of boundaries. 12 he scored of just 5 balls. Everybody took a beating in the bowling department. Nothing much to talk about. But Sandeep Walecha picked up a wicket in his 4 overs. He went for 48. So the target for the Beacon Thunderwolves, 313 when they come out to bat. I'm sure this might be the highest total that they're chasing. We'll have to wait and watch how they go in their second innings. We'll take a short innings break and bring you live action in 10 minutes from now. Right. Chase is on. Beacon Thunderwolves 30 for no loss. It's been a good start for them. They're chasing a mammoth 313, if I'm not wrong, is the target. Three overs have been bowled. 31 for no loss are the Beacon Thunderwolves. All right, 4 overs have been bowled. 39 for 1 are the Beacon Thunderwolves at the moment. Gotten off to a decent start, but when you consider you're chasing 313, 39 in the power play also seems little. 274 needed in the next 16 overs. Required run rate of 17.13. That is a lot of runs, mind you. 17 every time that they don't get 17 runs and over, the required run rate will keep climbing. Down the leg side will be signalled as a wide. Anis Aidenwala, good fast bowler. Has a good head over his shoulders, Anis. Lot of experience backing him. Bringing the ball back into the right-hander. Anis has been a tad expensive today though. He's gone for 24 in his 2.1 overs. Clearly they're targeting him. They need to take on every bowler. It's not about just one bowler anymore. Sandeep will pick up a single here. Now strikes with Amit Dani. Amit Dani has gotten off to a very good start. 18 of just 10 balls. Needs to play the kind of innings that Kamran Ahmed played. It's going to take a lot though to do that. Worked away on the onside. Will pick up a couple of runs here. Even though the field restrictions have been lifted, they have opted to go in with a slip. Worked away on the onside. Should be a boundary. Well played, Amit Dani. Working this one fine. There was some bounce on that ball. He used that pace and bounce to good effect. Finally was in the 30-yard circle, so once it beat him in the 30-yard circle, there was no looking back. Wasn't even in the frame. Amit Dani going at a strike rate of 200 here, which is a good sign for the Beacon Thunderwolves. They need quick runs. They need one batsman to dig deep here. To be fair, both the batsmen need to go. I don't think they have a choice better than going for the bowling. Cut away. Beautiful shot for a single. Amit Dani looks in complete control at the moment. Very well bowled, Anis. 5 overs have been completed. 48 for 1 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Ahmed Dani will pick up a single down to long off. Change in the bowling. No, in fact, it is Krishanu who's continuing. Will pick up a boundary. Poor fielding by the fieldsman in the deep. Should have used his palms. It's almost that they have so many runs on the board that it really doesn't matter whether they stop these ones or no. They literally are playing with the attitude that they've already won the game. Have the Nsci, National Sports Club of India, slip in place for Krishanu. Pulled away. Pulled away with some might and authority for 4. Brilliant shot by Sandeep Walecha. Quickly picked up the length and dispatched it through square leg. Went onto the back foot and nailed it. That's exactly what they need, the Beacon Thunderwolves here. Drives. Ahmed Dani is a very good looking batsman. Uses his hands beautifully, has very good hands. Now Sandeep Walecha on strike. Well bowled. Oh, it's been deemed as a white ball. Yes, there was turn. Yes, there was bounce. Sandeep was looking onside-ish, but the turn really surprised him. The umpire reckoned that that was a white ball. Goes to the onside. Will pick up a couple of runs here. Six overs have been bowled. 62 for 1 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Lovely use of the pace of the bowler. Should pick up a couple of runs here, Amit Dani. Tushar is a very, very experienced cricketer. Loves his cricket, takes a lot of pride in playing his cricket. Very good utility cricketer. Goes over the top. One bounce to deep mid wicket, who does really well out there in the deep. Swung away on the onside. Will pick up a boundary off the misfield. Sandeep Walecha giving it a nice swing. There you can see. Superbly done by Sandeep. Picks up a boundary, more importantly. Very good going for Sandeep Walecha. Tossed up. Played away down towards square leg. Another boundary behind square this time round. Good batting from Sandeep Walecha. Tossed up by Tushar Zaveri. Sandeep playing that off the back foot. Manages to find the boundary behind square. Square leg was there at the boundary, but he was more in front of square. "11 runs have come off the over so far. Tossed up again. Perilously close to the leg stump. Well bowled to Tushar Zaveri. Gave it a lot of air. Was expecting the batsman to take it on. His eyes would have lit up there again. I think this is a miss hit here. Long off. Kamran Ahmed takes it. Man who got 185 will get a wicket as well. Caught at long off. Well done, Kamran Ahmed. Well bowled to Tushar Zaveri. Tossed it up. His eyes lit up. Sandeep Walecha went for the big hit. Completely mistimed it. And was a good catch in the deep by Kamran Ahmed. 7 overs have been bowled. 73 for 2 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Slammed away. Slammed for 4. Good shot from Amit Dani. Quality hit to the fence. He's looking good here, is Amit Dani. That was some shot. Stand and deliver. Was aerial, but was in the gap. Now that is not an easy shot to play. That takes some doing. Well bowled, Harsh Mehta. Much better delivery in the good length area. Coming back into the right hander. Beacon Thunderwolves are off to a decent start so far. Well bowled, Harsh. Very well bowled. Bending his back. Pitching it full. Amit Dani felt he had the ball covered, but it left him after pitching. So very good delivery from Harsh Mehta. Well bowled again. Down to third man for a single. Let's see how Kyan Barucha fares today. His team needs him to deliver. He has the license to go for the kill. Today is a day when every batsman from the Beacon Thunderwolves have the license to go big. Drives, gets off the mark with a single. Eight overs have been bowled. 79 for 2 are the Thunderwolves. Brilliant hit. Goes all the way for 6. Much needed for the Beacon Thunderwolves. Now that is some hit. Tushar Zaveri does not mind giving it air. He pitches this one up. Has been dispatched by Amit Dani. Comfortably over mid-wicket for 6. Where will he bowl this one? Will he toss this one up further? No, he does not. Will pick up a single here. Now Kyan Barucha facing up. Pulled away. Will be a single to the man in the deep. Kyan Barucha today batting at number 4. Oh, flicked away nonchalantly behind square. Finds the boundary again, does Amit Dani. Wow, this is some batting from Amit Dani. Special knock so far from him. Coming back into the right-hander. Wasn't a bad ball, mind you. Was a terrific shot. Just the way he used his hands and picked it up behind square. Amit Dani has quickly moved on to 46 of 25. Swept. There is a man out there in the deep. Falls short of him. Will only be the single. 9 overs have been completed. 93 for 2 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. One would have to say that was very close. Tushar Zaveri out there in the deep was interested. Amit Dani using the slog sweep more towards long on. So close to the fieldsman. But it goes to the boundary nevertheless. Tossed up. Looking for the drive. Only gets an inside edge onto pad. Yash Thadeshwar to Kyan Barucha. 2 full to cut. Had the room. Inside edge that time round. He's going back for the second now. Should have been looking for 2 all the way long. Just jogged a couple of runs here. Hundred comes up for the Beacon Thunderwolves. Couple of balls to go. In the over. Kyan Bharucha. Facing up. Slog swept. And slog swept for 4. Lovely shot from Kyan Bharucha. Usually not known for sweeping, but this time employing the sweep shot. More like it. This time square leg was behind square. And this was it in front of square. Finds the boundary. Goes big. But how far has he hit this one? It's gone straight to Tushar Zaveri in the deep. As safe as houses, Tushar Zaveri. Made it look simple. Kyan Bharucha will have to depart. And the Beacon Thunderwolves lose their third. So halfway through the innings, 104 for 3 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Whilst the players take drinks, we'll take a short 4-minute break and bring you live action thereafter. What happened there? I'll wait and see what the umpires to say on this. It's probably come off the inside edge. Runs given. 116 for 3. Amit Dani has moved on to 63 of just 35 balls. He's played a valiant knock for his side. But 313 is way too many runs for anybody to chase. Another inside edge will be a single. Last ball to go off the over. Top edge. Who's coming underneath it? The wicketkeeper takes it. Sachin Deshpande will have to depart here. Marginally short. Going for the pull. Completely mistiming it. Only managing the top edge, and the wicketkeeper takes a smart catch. They lose their 4th wicket to the Beacon Thunderwolves with a ball to come in the 12th. Harsh Mehta has looked really good with the ball. Bends his back at the time of delivery, hence he gets that extra bounce from the surface. Comes across as a wily customer with the ball. Couple of dot balls here to Amit Dani, which is not easy because he is the set batsman out there. Creamed away. Creamed for 4 through the offside. opening the face of the bat to get the placement at the last minute. So Amit Dhani's onslaught continues. Superbly done. I can understand them not coming close to the total, but at least fighting. And Amit Dhani has shown that 68 of 39. It's come a pretty quick time, but he hasn't got support from the other end. And that is a very big problem because you're chasing a mammoth total. You need a solid partnership, and not one partnership. You need at least three big partnerships. Partnerships wherein runs are coming thick and fast with lesser balls played. This time through the offside. Consecutive boundaries here for Amit Dhani. Lovely timing on that one. Was on the up. Wasn't an easy shot to play, but he has done that with a touch of nonchalance here. Superbly done. Stand and deliver. Way to go for Amit Dhani. Moves into the 70s with that. Crashed through the offside. There is a man in the deep, but will only be the single. Thirteen overs have been bowled. 128 for 4 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Yash Thaleshwar has bowled pretty well. He's picked up a couple of wickets. He's in his third over. Left arm spinner. Always a force to reckon with against right-handers. Amit Dhani has done a beautiful job for his side, single-handedly batting in the 70s, 73 to be precise. Cleaned up. Big Fish having to walk back. This is not good news for the Beacon Thunderwolves. Cleverly bowled by Yash Thaleshwar. Coming back into the right-hander. Superbly done. Fifth wicket down now for the Beacon Thunderwolves at 129 with 3 balls to come in the 14th. Off the back foot to backward point. Rahul Keswani, the new batsman. Very well bowled. Top stuff so far from Yash Thaleshwar. He's keeping it tight. Cut away. Anish Sadenwala at backward point, a bit of a misfield, will give them the single. Completes the 14th. 130 for 5 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Lovely hit there. Was tossed up outside the line of the off stump, but he chose to go straight rather than going over extra. Found the boundary. Lovely hit. By Rahul Keswani. Well bowled. Pulled away. Airy fairy. Oh, goes big. Rahul Keswani has connected really well here. It's gone the distance. Good hit from Rahul Keswani. First a boundary in the over, now a maximum. Just what they need to the Beacon Thunderwolves. They're going down, but you want to be going down with a fight, don't you? Don't want to just amble your way through. You want to have some fun out there. Give the opposition a taste of what you've been given. Right, a delivery now to go in the 15th. Worked away down to long on for a single. "15 overs have been bowled. 143 for 5 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Cut away will be a single. Off the back foot into the offside will be a single. Yash Thadeshwar. By signal there by the umpire. Ruchit Mehta into the attack for the first time, bowling the 17th. Samir Shirali, can he take on the bowling here? Carved away to point will be a single. Swung away on the onside. Goes for 4. Good shot, very good shot from Amardeep Bindra. Got a full toss, made the most of it. Got himself a boundary and his team as well to go along with that. 149 for 6 now are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Drives. Will pick up a single to the man in the deep. Samir Shirali facing up. Goes Goes down the ground towards long off. Will be a single. Amardeep Bindra has signalled his intentions very clearly. He's going to go after the bowling. And they need boundaries. Not to level up or come close to the total, but just for the sake of having a fight out there in the middle. "17 overs have been bowled. 156 for 6 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Straight to cover. "156 on the board. They need 157 runs more. Less than 3 overs, so nowhere close to getting there. Wow, the required run rate is 56.07. How do you get even close to that many runs? My word. Beacon Thunderwolves have been completely outplayed in all departments. Let it be with the ball, let it be with the bat, let it be in the field. They've taken their catches, have the Nsci. Kamran Ahmad, the man who scored all those runs, 185 he made. What a breathtaking knock that was. Now has ball in hand. Slower delivery. Worked away on the onside. "18 overs have been bowled. 161 for 6 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Full toss in the air, not taken in the deep. They can afford to be lackadaisical in the field, do the Nsci, because they have enough runs on the board. Not only enough, way more than enough runs on the board. So it's really difficult for the Beacon Thunderwolves to try and keep abreast or even come close to the total setup. 313 is no mean feat. Beacon Thunderwolves won't even reach 200. That's how many runs they're going to lose by. In the last over, they need 144. So you can imagine the amount of runs that they're going to be losing by here, the Beacon Thunderwolves, that is. 169 for 6 with an over to come are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Well bowled, Kamran, right up there in the block hole. Looking to work that one, Samir Shirali. Clearly is going to be the man of the match, Kamran Ahmed, for his batting exploits. 185 he made. It came of just 62 balls, 18 sixes and 11 fours. Had 18 ones as well, so his ones were equal to his sixes. That's how well he played this evening. Kamran Ahmed to Samir Shirali now. Oh, goes down the ground. Lovely shot for a boundary. Quality hit by Samir Shirali. Was the off cutter by Kamran Ahmed, and taking full toll of it that time round, Samir Shirali. Back live. Wide will be the signal down the leg side. Wicketkeeper does well there. Beacon Thunderwolves have 176 on the board. They're probably not even going to be equaling Kamran Ahmed's score, which is at 185. Came in only 62 balls. They've taken 120 deliveries and still not come close to the total. Asking the question, what does the umpire think height? Right, last ball. Well bowled, Kamran Ahmed. Finishes off with a single. They'll only manage 177, will the Beacon Thunderwolves. 135 is the margin of defeat here. That's how many runs they have lost by, have the Beacon Thunderwolves. Well done, very well done to the Nsci. They put up 312 in reply. Thunderwolves, Amit Dani, 73 of 43. Well played to him. Sandeep Walecha was looking good for his 25 of 15. In the bowling department, Yash Thadeshwar fared really well in his 4 overs, picked up 3 wickets and went for only 21 runs, was economical as well. Eventually, the National Sports Club of India winning this match comfortably by 135 runs. Starts off on a winning note. Well done to them. Well played. Very well played, Nsci. Well, that was it for tonight's official match. I shall see you soon in the Buddies Bash. Till then, take care. Good night. Shabakir. Thank you so much for having joined us.